Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Benny of Everybody's Kitchen. Hope you guys are doing so great. So today's recipe I bring to you this my Fanta flavored chin chin. Yes, you're wondering what I'm using a bottle of Fanta to do on my table. I want to make this crunchy Fanta chin chin with it. So on my table I have all my ingredients. I have my flour here, I have my sugar, vanilla essence, nutmeg, salt, baking powder, butter, my milk flavor, milk powder, egg. That is what we are going to use for this our Fanta chin chin. You know this is festive season. We have to prepare something so nice for our family and our friends. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I will just measure the flour. We are going to be using 1 kg of flour, or you can use your cup to measure. Here I have my digital scale and I'll just measure the flour in here and then sieve. I always say sieve in your flour because of weevil or any ants that might be in there. So now I've on my scale and I'm going to put this pan and measure it inside here. So the scale is on 165 grams now because of this pan that is on it. So what I'm going to be adding here now is 1 kg and it will now give me 165. But for accurate consistency, when you are making your chin chin, you have to measure everything so you get a good outcome. So now I'll just measure the flour on the scale. We are not there here, so this is 113. I'm looking for 164. Okay, 106. No, okay, this is 164 now. If it's not okay, you add to make it okay. If it's too much, you take it out. So that's what I'm trying to gauge here now. So what I have here now is 164 on the dot. So what I have here now is 1,164. The 64 there is because of this pan that I poured it in. If not, it will just be 1 kg. So now I will take it out and add into my mixing bowl. We are going to be starting with all the dry ingredients. So now the flour is in here. Then I'll add this milk flavor. I'm using just 1 sachet of this milk flavor, but this is optional if you don't want it in your chin chin. Then I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of powdered milk. You can use milk, wet milk if you have wet milk. So I'll just be using 2 tablespoons. Then for the baking powder, I'll be using 1 teaspoon. Make sure you flatten it so you don't add too much of it, because too much of baking powder will make your chin chin so hard. Then for the salt, I'll be adding 1 teaspoon too. For the nutmeg, I'll be adding 1 teaspoon. So this is 1 teaspoon there. So I'll get my spatula. Then you now combine everything together. Then I'll be adding the sugar. Depends on how you like your how sweet you like your chin chin to be, then add the quantity of sugar. But this is 1 cup here. Let me see what the scale will give to me. Okay, so what I have here now is 348 grams. So you have to subtract it from that 165 grams. Then you now know the accurate measurement in grams. So this is 1 cup of sugar that I have in here. So you mix everything together. I'll add in another half cup. So making it 1.5 cup of sugar that we are using. I don't like sugar that much, so I don't like adding so much sugar to my chin chin. So this is what we have here. Stir everything very well until it is well combined. For those of you who be wondering why I didn't sieve the flour, I've already done that because I always like sieving my flour because of weevil or any molds or insect that will be in the bag of flour. So always sieving your flour whenever you want to use it. So this is what we have here. So I'll add in the butter. The butter is already measured. I have 200 grams of butter here. Any 1 kg flour I'm using when I'm making my chin chin, I add 200 grams of butter. I'll leave all the measurements in the description box when I'm done. So let me wash my hand. My hand is going to be dirty now, so I have to wash. So what I'll do, I'll mix the butter and the flour together and have that bread-like crumb here, or when you blend your melon seed, that crumb you have, that is what it's going to look like. Guys, let me use this opportunity to thank all my subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you've been following me, thank you so very much. Keep liking my videos and keep sharing, so I will be motivated to bring in more recipes. Thank you. I love you all. So this is what I'm doing now. You can see how it's looking. The butter is well incorporated into the dry ingredients. So this is what we have now. I will now crack in the egg. Just make it well. If you are cracking more eggs, I advise that you get a small bowl and crack it one at a time. If not, you might just spoil your egg by just one bad egg. So now I'll be adding the vanilla. I'm adding half tablespoon of vanilla. So I'll now mix everything together. Make sure the egg touches everywhere. That is why you have to mix it very, very well. If you want, you can use both hands to work. So guys, this is what we have here. You see that it's looking like crumbs now. So now is when I bring in my Fanta, because it is Fanta flavored chin chin. So just make it well at the middle. Make it well like this. Then open the bottle of Fanta. You'll be adding the Fanta little by little so you don't over pour it. So this is 1 cup that is here. I will not be adding all. I'll wait after I mix it, then I'll not know if it's okay or not before I add again. You can see it's changing color. So that one I added won't be enough. So I'm going to add the remaining, and I know it won't still be enough. So I'll add this is half cup now. This is half cup. At this point, you can use your both hands to work, because you have to mix everything until no crumb is left. Guys, this is what we have here. So for the Fanta, I used 1.5 cups. The measuring cup, this is the biggest, and this is the cup that I use for those who be using this measuring cup. It is 1 cup. It is 1 cup. This one. So if you are using it for this chin chin that is 1 kg, that means you'll be using 1.5 cups. So guys, this is what we have here, and this is what I am looking for. Nothing is sticking to the bowl, nothing is sticking to my hand. This is just so good. So just knead a bit, not so much. So this is what we have. I'm done with kneading like this. So what I'll do now, I'll allow it to rest for like 5 minutes. So guys, this is after 5 minutes I allowed this dough to rest. I've already cleaned my work surface, sprinkle in some flour on the table, then you cut into size. You have different ways of cutting your dough. You can use your knife, you can use your pizza cutter, any one that is suitable for you. That is what you use to cut your chin chin, and you can cut it any size and any shape. We'll be cutting in different sizes, we'll be cutting in different shapes. You are going to see all of that. You can see how colorful the dough is. So you get your rolling pin, but if you don't have a rolling pin, you can get a clean bottle that is not rough. Clean it very well, and you can now use to roll your dough. You can see how soft and how it's just, the rolling pin is just moving. If you use my full measurements, you get a good result. So this festive season, just try it. Depends on how thick you want yours to be, and depends on how thin you want yours to be. So this is the thickness now of what I have, and this is the way I just like it. So I'm going to be cutting it now. If it's sticking to the work surface, you just use some flour to rub, and it won't stick again. So first method, I'll be using my pizza cutter. You can see how easy it is when you're using your pizza cutter for this, unlike when you're using a knife. Though because I'm used to using the knife, it's so easy for me when I'm cutting. I would prefer to use the knife to cut, because when we are young, we used to do this competition, my siblings and I who will cut first and who will cut the most. So I'm used to using a knife to cut mine. So anyone that is suitable for you, just use it. So when this is done like this, you come to this edge and now start cutting again. When you are done, you can use your hand to separate them if they are sticking together. So I'm cutting this size now. You can see the size I'm cutting this one. They are a bit big. Like I told you, I prefer using my knife to cut. It works faster for me, but I just want to show you in case you want to use the pizza cutter. That's why I'm using it, so that those who prefer it, they can use it. So I'm cutting this size for this first batch. So like I said, now you just use your hand to separate them. Use your hand to separate. And I'll get my tray. I'll be putting them here. Before you put them here, use some flour to sprinkle so that it doesn't stick to the pan when you want to put them in the oil. So this is what we have. So I'm done with that shape. So I'll be using the knife for this one. This is the thickness I'm having for this one. So I'll be using my knife, not too sharp knife. And I'll start cutting like this. You can see how fast I am here. I told you that I'm a pro when I'm using my knife to cut. I can even close my eyes and cut so fast. So if you want to use this method I'm using, you are free to use it. So guys, you can see the shape of these ones. They are a bit smaller. So I'm done with this. Pack in a tray, then I'll take another one and then cut in another shape. I'm going to be making this dough so thinly rolled because of the size and the shape I'm going to be cutting this one. So it has to be so thin. You can see how thin this is. You can see how I'm rolling them so thin. You see how thin this is? This is the shape I will be cutting this one with. That is why I rolled it so thin. This one takes some time, but when you fry it like this, you will so enjoy this method of cutting the chin-chin. So guys, this is what we have for this shape. So the heat is on, the oil in the fire. We'll start frying. So guys, the oil is hot. I have to throw in one so I can know. So now I'll add in the be careful so you don't splash yourself with the hot oil. And when you are frying chin-chin, normally use a deep frying. It will fry and fry and fry until it is golden brown. Then you bring them out of the oil, put them in your paper towel to take out the excess oil. You don't have to fry in hot, too much heat. Medium heat should be okay. Wow, the aroma in my kitchen is heavenly. Wow, my neighbors will be asking now, what are they cooking in that house? So I've stirred initially so I can detach them if they are stuck together. Now I'll leave them to keep on frying. So guys, this is what we have. You can see they are golden brown now, and I'll take them out before they start burning. Please keep liking my videos and keep sharing. Take out all the oil, then pour them into the kitchen towel to take out the remaining oil. Sounding so crunchy. So now I'll pour in the other type of shape that we cut. So now I'll drop in the other one. Hope they don't stick together. Just use your spoon to try and scatter them. My people, see the other shape that we have. It is fried and golden brown, so I'll take them out. This one is Indomie cutting. This my chin-chin is just chin-chin, or is it chin-chin or chin-chin? Anyone, let me know. It's soft and at the same time so crunchy. You can make this for your family or make and give to your friend. So guys, this is the last batch. They are brown now, and I'll take them out. Our Fanta flavor chin-chin is ready. So my people, I'm so excited. Our Fanta flavored chin-chin came out so well. I thought I was going to cut them in 3 designs, and these are the 3 designs. You can see how this one looks like. This one is a bit smaller, while this one is bigger. You can cut any shape or design that you want. The chin-chin is so soft, but so crunchy. This one can go very well with a cool bottle of pineapple fresh juice. Guys, I want you to try this during this festive season. Share to your family, friends, share to your neighbors, and keep yours in the house for your guests. Thank you for watching my video. If you have watched up to this moment, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Keep liking, and then I'll see you in my next. Bye bye.